Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video on the OnePlanet channel. And today I will be telling you about the Great Green Wall in Africa. The wall of trees that stretches all over Africa to stop desertification. This project was first discussed back in 2005 and was officially started in 2007. This ambitious plan is supported by 13 countries, of which 11 countries are responsible for planting trees in their countries. The total length of the Great Green Wall will be 8,000 kilometers, with a total coverage of 100 million hectares. That is the equivalent amount of trees as we lost in the previous 2 decades combined. So the plan is really ambitious, but it's needed to combat both desertification and climate change. A positive aspect for climate change is that 250 million tons of CO2 will be sucked in by the trees. That's the equivalent to taking 54 million cars off the road for a whole year. To achieve these big numbers, we need a lot of labor as well. Labor to make sure that all trees are planted and that the certification has an actual effect. On top of that, new jobs will be available. Jobs to perform agriculture, sustainable logging and much more. More is possible in a forest or a savanna area than a literal desert. This would result in the creation of 10 million jobs across all nations in Africa. That is good for the economy and the development of those nations. This project will also contribute to 15 out of the 17 SDGs, which are Sustainable Development Goals. 17 goals set up by the United Nations to make the world a better place than we were given it. The Great Green Wall will thus contribute to 15 of them, and I would like to point out a few of them. Starting off with SDG number 15, called Life on Land, which by the United Nations definition means protect, restore and promote sustainable use of terrestrial ecosystems, sustainable management of forests, combat desertification and halt and reverse land degradation and halt biodiversity loss. Putting this long text into suitable bullet points for this context, we get the following. A couple of goals that need urgent attention to help these African countries to develop economically and become more sustainable at the same time. Looking at these goals individually and comparing them with other SDGs, we get this kind of web. It clearly shows that everything is connected in a way. Agriculture helps producing food while also creating jobs. It is a win-win situation overall. We only need input money to get this whole project started and running. Estimates say that the equivalent of $33 billion are needed to finish this immense project. As of the beginning of this year, only $14.3 billion were pledged. Right now, that is slightly over $19 billion, due to the efforts of world leaders at the OnePlanet summit earlier this year. COVID-19 stalled the project partially, but with a bright future ahead, we will make it happen. At the moment, only a small 20% has been constructed. But with the rising funds, we will get it done and combat climate change. That was all I wanted to say for today about the Great Green Wall. Further information can be found through the links in the description. I want to thank you for watching and I will see you in the next one.